Now, our next speaker, who's also a citywide elected official, is someone who just keeps nagging and nagging and nagging the Bloomberg administration about a number of issues. And one of those issues that we know is important to this community is how the charter is revised. That's an important issue because we want to make sure that those changes to the charter include us, all right, and include our communities and neighborhoods. And so this tall giant that he is someone we worked for hard in the last election. Always has a smile, even when he's saying no. But he too, like John, works overtime for the city of New York and for all of us in this room. So he doesn't really need an introduction. John didn't need an introduction, but I'm gonna call his name. The Honorable Bill de Blasio.
Thank you, Marilyn. I gotta say that when Marilyn was speaking earlier, she was talking about the judges in the room. You'll notice she offhandedly used the phrase, "Of course we were victorious." Now, I thought that was a telling moment because Marilyn, your batting average, Walter, Papa, you guys pretty much win all the time. Okay, so I want to start this mini discourse by saying, if you think for a moment that we out there all over the city haven't noticed you pretty much win all the time, you're wrong because you pretty much win all the time. And I commend you for that. I commend you for what you've built. And there's a reason that John and I feel such gratitude, Eric's here, we all appreciate what has been built because it's not easy to create a political movement. It's not easy to work from the grassroots and involve people. When I have gone to Papa meetings, what jumps off the page to me is the level of interest and involvement in the substance of the discussion that people are engaged. It's not, let's just go and hang out once a month. It's about the community, what we can do for the community. You can feel how much energy and purposefulness there is. So I just want to say that is duly noted and deeply appreciated. I wish I saw that everywhere I went when I went to a Democratic Party organization, but this is one of the gold standard places. Now, Walter, I share John's optimism for your future. I think you got the combination that I yearn to see more often in leaders, that combination of heart and understanding grassroots and being out among the people and listening, but also having the brains and the substance, all those pieces to make the impact. So I'm glad to say I knew you when. I hope I'll get a footnote in your book one day. And I'm trying to make sure I get my footnotes in early, but I think you're doing an extraordinary job as district leader, and I wanted to thank you and say I look forward to partnering with you in so many ways. And just to say, Marilyn raised the point about the charter. I want to make this vivid for just one quick second here. The city charter is our constitution. The last time it went through a serious overhaul was over 20 years ago. Now the overhaul is coming, and Marilyn's right. I do have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder, the notion that the richest man in New York City is also the mayor. Okay, something just isn't right about that from my point of view. But it means there's some things that just don't represent what we need. And this charter process, I mean, it's only our Constitution. It feels like it's somehow behind the curtain in the shadows. No one's talking about it. And part of that is the mayor is not offering a particular vision of it. And we have to therefore create that vision. We have to step in and involve the people and figure out where we want to go. Now, Papa has done an extraordinary job. You have been collecting signatures as part of a campaign we've done to inform the people this process is taking place, to demand it's transparent and open and involving the people and hearing the ideas of the people. And you guys have collected hundreds and hundreds of signatures.
No.
1,200. Thank you. I duly correct. I'm happy I'm duly correct. But this is crucial because we don't want a process that we just get given a fait accompli and told, hey, you just got to accept this the way it is. I don't want to see a smokescreen that leads to nonpartisan elections. I think that would devastate progressive politics in this city. It would be a door opening opener for more and more self-funded candidates. I don't think we want to let that happen in our city. And I do want to see some of the things we need to change addressed. For example, the role of communities in deciding what kind of development we have. You can use that charter revision process to change the rules, because the current rules don't work. They're too business friendly, they don't bring the community in, and we don't get much out of the process by and large. You certainly don't see the kind of affordable housing we need, and you don't see jobs for local residents. Well, let's address that in a charter. Here's another one. We don't have the right kind of checks and balances when it comes to our police department. We deeply appreciate how much safer our city is, but there's the problem of stop and frisk, there's a problem of a lack of a real civilian complaint review board. Let's have that debate in the charter process, because from my point of view, the CCRB effectively does not exist day to day as an agency. Why don't we give it the teeth it deserves so it can actually provide oversight and balance the police? So I just say thank you, Marilyn, thank you, Walter, thank you, Papa, because once again, on yet another issue, you're leading the way, and you're doing it from the grassroots, which is where all power should come from in the final analysis. You're doing it the right way. We say thank you.